Hi, I'm Lindsay Cossum, nutrigenomics counselor and health coach. So I've got one red hot tip for sleeping better, literally, and that's changing the lighting in your house, specifically adding red lights. Yes, red light bulbs. In a recent reading of Superhuman, a newly released book by Dave Asprey, which I've linked below, he hacks all the different ways to live longer in his book, and he cited research that white LED lights not only mess up your circadian rhythms and cause all sorts of health issues like diabetes and metabolic disorders, but they also damage the retina of your eyes. Now, I've looked at several other studies showing the same, and it's really impactful what white LED lights do, and we had no idea because they were touted as saving energy. Now, there's so many other ways to save energy without compromising your health, and even the French government has looked into the concern for their citizens on the white LED lights and the sale of those. So one thing to do is just have a look at your lighting, reduce the white LED lights. It's not even only about right before you sleep, but they damage the retina of your eyes, so it's not worth having around at all. And also, these white LED lights, they have 5 times more blue light than what the sun has, so it doesn't even mimic the normal spectrum of the sun. It's completely unnatural. So we want to move away from that and actually move to a more natural type of lighting. It's better. And at night, red light actually has the opposite effect of blue light. Blue light, as you may have already heard, the blue light from your smartphones, your screens, your TVs, and things like that actually suppress melatonin the most. And when you suppress that hormone, you do not only does it stop you from falling asleep, but it actually even more so prevents you from staying asleep or having good quality sleep. So that's why if you wake up in the night and you may not go back to sleep as well, or your quality of sleep is just quite poor, you really want to ensure that melatonin is strong. And a really good way to do that is to avoid this blue lighting before bed, especially in the few hours prior to bed. And worst case scenario, 1 hour prior. So no blue screens and things like that. If you do have to use them, then I recommend the blue night blocking glasses. Now, some are better than others. And it's important to just block out as much as possible. Your phone may have the night mode that you can switch on, and that does reduce some of the blue light, but it does not reduce all of it. So be wary of that. The white LED lights, reduce those. Even reduce the lighting in your house, the amount of brightness in your house close to bedtime. And red lights actually suppress melatonin the least. So the more red lighting you have before you sleep, this is really good. Dave Asprey, he has some coffee shops in different cities around the world, and he actually changes the lighting. This is the author of the book I mentioned. He actually changed the lighting of the coffee shop based on the time of day, which would be really interesting to have all that technology to do in your own home. But if you can, try to change it up. I've put red lights in my house, and my husband teases me for all sorts of things, as you could probably imagine. But I think it is worth having better sleep to be teased for mimicking the red light district. So it's a really nice change, and every little bit helps you sleep better. I've also, if you're struggling with sleep, I've got a program to sleep better. I'll link that below, and it uses the techniques of hypnotherapy and trains you to sleep better using guided meditation. And the idea is that after a few days, you won't need to listen to this anymore. There's a meditation to fall asleep, one if you wake up, and the main training is actually in the day to actually train your mind to sleep better at night, which is really powerful. So thank you so much for spending some time to enlighten yourself on something healthier for you. If you would help me, I would love it if you could subscribe below or on my website, and or share it with a friend. It would be so appreciated. Thank you so much for watching. Health up, everyone.